I saw this tweet from a basketball reporter I love. His name's Tommy Beer.
Tommy.
And he says 41 of the past 43 NBA Finals series have featured at least one of these 9 players. Think about that. The last 43 NBA Finals have featured, out of 41 of them, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Kobe, LeBron, and Steph Curry. Moral of the story, you need an all-time great to win in the NBA. And I think Jokic is terrific. I think he's had an incredible run. I think he's done something that doesn't get enough credit when talking about his game. I think he's been available. So many of these other guys don't play. I believe 2 seasons ago, he played every single game. I think this year he had to play north of 70. The guy is available every night. So I tip my cap to that. Do I think he's one of those guys on the list, or I think he's one of the all-time greats? No, I don't. And I can stand by that. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. He still has a lot more of his legacy to write, of course. I just don't think it's enough for him to be the best player on a championship team. And there's levels to this in the NBA and the conversations we have around the game. All these men are amazing. All the women in the W are incredible. We know that. It's why they're professional athletes in the world's best basketball leagues. But we can talk with some nuance and some depth, and we can analyze a player and say he's amazing, but why haven't they gotten to that next level? Yeah, it's been some injuries for some key players around him. He lost the game 7 at home in the playoffs to Portland. You cheap shot somebody in the back. You get swept and the Suns in 4 and you get ejected from a playoff game. Like, these are things that happen and we can talk about. It doesn't take away from his greatness. I just don't think that he's going to be the guy to like take you over the top. I just don't think that. And time will tell, and I hate hiding behind that excuse in this medium. It's the worst. But when you look at that list from Tommy, to really win in the NBA, you have to have an all-time great player. Kawhi Leonard, 2-time Finals MVP. Yes, he's been hurt. He's an all-time great player. And I think Jokic is just a notch below.
You'd rather have Jokic as your number 2.
Let's go. I don't even like playing the 1, 2, 3 game of NBA because it is such such a team sport.
Right.
But I just think he's got such a unique set of skills that it's almost too unique. Like, it's not complimentary in a way, and that you have to run through him. It's like with Melo. They're so incredible at what they do and how they do it. It can't necessarily play another way.
So who is the perfect running mate for Joker that would get them over the top in your mind? Is it someone like Dame, who also has a very unique skill set that they need to be paired together to have a shot? Do they even come out of the West if somehow Dame and Joker played on the same team?
Ooh, I would like a combo guard who's better than Jamal Murray. I know Jamal Murray's really good, but give me like...
We also haven't seen Jamal Murray play in 2 years.
Availability. It's a thing. And are you expecting him to come back better off the injury? I hope he does. I'm sure he's going to have a great career, but he has never been an all-star. There's a notch below. There's levels to this. Like we're talking about, Damian Lillard is an upgrade from Jamal Murray, right? If you go through the NBA on the Heat, who would you rather have than Jokic? Would you rather have Jimmy Butler on your team, or would you rather have Jokic?
Than Jokic?
I'd rather have Jimmy Butler on my team.
I'd rather have a Joker, to be honest with you.
Than Jimmy
Than
Buckets?
Jimmy Butler?
I guess it depends on how my team is made up. But if
we're picking teams, we're trying to win a title this year. Who do you want on your team? You want Jimmy Butler or you want Jokic?
Jimmy Butler.
You want your boy Tatum or you want Jokic?
Oh, man, good one. Well, Tatum was there. I'll take Tatum.
You want Giannis or you want Jokic?
I want Giannis over everyone.
You want Embiid or you want Jokic?
Ooh. TJ, I know you love Embiid.
I mean, for me, that I can't really answer that question because I'm obviously going to say
all right, we'll take
Embiid,
the Sixers fan out of the conversation. In Brooklyn, you want KD or you want Jokic?
Kevin Durant.
So far in the East, I've named like 6, 7 guys.
And I'm taking all the East guys, even though Joker's MVP. I think.
Well, aside from Butler, I think you're not going to get much pushback, obviously, with Giannis. Some people would take Joker over Embiid. A lot of people would take him over Tatum.
He's awesome. The guy's awesome. He's a special player. He's a once-in-a-generational guy.
Would you rather have Luka or Joker?
I'd rather have Luka. Much rather have Luka.
Paul George?
At this stage in his career, maybe 2 years ago, I'd rather have Paul George. I don't know. I think Paul George, I love Paul George, but I think I'd rather have Jokic.
Devin Booker?
I think I'd rather have Devin Booker.
Oh, then.
Interesting. So the MVP is what? The 15th best player you'd want on your team? It's kind of weird.
It's very weird. That's what I'm saying. That's what's weird about it, guys. And it's all love. Like I said, the man is incredible, a unique set of skills. Let's call him the Liam Neeson of the NBA, right? He's taken. He's got such a unique set of skills. However, I think they're so unique that there's a limitation to them. I don't think that he can take the Nuggets over the top as the best player on a championship team.
Wow.
That's my thought.
You're going to get pushback
I'm
on
going
that
to get so
because
much pushback on it.
people are going to tell you he was good enough to be the MVP of the league, but he can't be the MVP of a championship team.
That's right. We see it happen all the time. How many? It's happened a lot in NBA history.
Well, we saw there was an argument.
Russell Westbrook won the MVP and lost in the first round, but in 5 games.
Exactly, and that was literally the argument. Literally the argument this year, though, that our friend McLovin was having. Because he's a Sixers fan as well. You know, a lot of people had thought Embiid should have been MVP. And he was saying, look, so the MVP of the league can't get out of the first round. What does that say? Should he have won the award? What do you guys think about that? I mean, it is a regular season award, and what he did in the regular season was amazing. He did not have his 2 best teammates, as we talked about yesterday.
Absolutely. No, I mean, injuries have defined the NBA postseason historically. There have always been moments throughout time where key injuries have caused the doors of fate to open in a different direction, if you will.
Absolutely.
So
not just NBA, but
and it's been unfortunate for Jokic the last 2 seasons to have guys down at key times in the year. All right. Does that mean he I don't know what do you want to say? Like he has guys injured?
Yeah.
Everyone has guys injured. When the Warriors lost the finals to the Raptors, is Kawhi Leonard not a champion because KD and Klay were out? Like, no. Like, you knock Steph for that? No, it's just part of the game. And I honestly, Michael Porter Jr. is a solid player, but Giannis didn't have Chris Middleton, a made guy in the league. Michael Porter Jr. is not a made guy on any level in the league.
That's true.
Right? Chris Middleton is. He's an Olympian. He's an all-star. Giannis goes out there and wins playoff series and takes his team deep. And I don't know. I'm a big fan of so many of these guys. And I understand why Denver fans love their Jokic. He's their guy. But I'm telling you, it's fool's gold. I'm telling you it's not going to work out. We'll see.